Welcome to the Beyond the BS podcast. In the booth today, we got me, Ben, Taylor, Jack, and
Hey.
Tristan. Guys,
What's up?
what are you thinking about just the current video game landscape recently?
I think it's good. A lot of good games have come out.
I've been playing
I don't-
sports games, pretty much just Madden.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm playing a variety
Not
of
very
games,
interesting.
different genres.
I've been playing
like what?
Warzone lately.
Warzone's really fun.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I was playing Warzone earlier today. It's a seriously good game mode.
Yeah. I
Eh,
like
It's just more realistic. No, not more realistic. It's just better PUBG.
yeah, I think it's a lot
Eh,
better than PUBG. It's
to each
like,
their own.
yeah.
It is free compared to PUBG, which
Yeah.
is a big
PUBG's
thing on it.
PUBG's awful. Like I can't play that game.
I think
PUBG
I
and
like
H1Z1 are just awful.
I disagree
PUBG's
with
pretty
you.
good.
I think like it on PC is really good, but the console variants are like really trash.
Yeah, if you want to play a game like PUBG, you're gonna want to play it on PC.
Yeah, that's like when it was originally
It's
released on
same
Steam.
with like most. It's same with games like R6. If you really want to play R6, play it on PC.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
With
I like most of my friends that have PCs and play R6, they prefer to play on console.
That's probably because the people on console are just worse.
you. Yeah,
I played
And
on
not to diss
PC.
anybody who
Literally,
plays on
Yeah, no, I know.
console, but like,
I played a couple games of Rainbow on PC the other day. It was like I usually don't get kills, and I was getting a couple kills, so
And
I
like,
don't really notice like a huge difference.
yeah, I mean, I've also been playing a little bit of Overwatch recently. That's a fun game.
That's a great game.
It's unbalanced
Never got
though.
into Overwatch.
Yeah, I know. I used to play it all the time on console. I play it less and less every month on PC, but I still enjoy it. I like when I'm
Yeah.
playing like with
it's a-
Jack, but
a lot of good games have dropped recently, or not like recently, but are good to play over quarantine. Like Doom Eternal dropped like March 20th. I got it. Pretty solid game. Good. It's a good time
And
killer.
games are becoming free. Like, isn't Black Ops 3 with Black Ops 3 free with PlayStation Plus?
I don't know. I don't have
It's not with
PlayStation.
Xbox Live.
yeah, PO.
That's a fun game.
I've
That is a
touched
fun
VO3
game.
yesterday. It was really fun going back into it.
Yeah,
But
that was like one of the very few COD games I've ever gotten into.
there was more games that I felt had like a little resurgence for me over quarantine, like Apex. I love that game now.
I've
Apex
been playing
Legends.
a lot of Terraria lately. You know,
Oh, yeah,
Journey's
the
End just came out for
yeah,
that
the
game.
update 1.4.
I'm gonna get back into that.
Yeah, it's a really good game. You know, you can play it a lot in single player, and you can just do so much more than you can in Minecraft in it, even though it's 2D. There's just a lot more content, and you
Yeah,
rely a
boss
lot less
battles.
on creativity.
You got a lot of boss
It's
battles in
insane.
that
You just wanna get
game.
boss battles.
Much more armor,
Yeah, and there's
swords,
also-
weapons, so much.
It's
Is
just
that
like
any
more
real-
custom, like
There's more
ability to
content.
customize
Like
like who you are and like what you want.
Oh, you know what also came
I
out
have
on
to
PC?
argue there, you know.
The Halo Chronicles, like all the games in one package. You can just play it online now on PC. Pretty crazy, actually.
Damn.
And I think it's
never
only
got
like
into
$40,
Halo.
20 to $40. Halo Reach is $20. That came back. I saw a lot of videos on that.
Yeah, Halo Reach.
I play Rocket League still.
Rocket League, I've been playing that like the past 3 days. It's really fun.
Really? You
Yeah,
guys been playing Rocket League?
I love Rocket
I've been
League.
playing like, I don't know. I got New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe came out, I think 2 years ago, but
Oh,
I just
really?
kind of wanted to play Mario on my Wii because I do that whenever I get bored. But somebody misplaced my Wii controller. It was like the only one that worked, so I couldn't play it. And me and my
No, it
mom
was like-
really wanted to play Mario Bros. So she just kind of bought it on my Switch, and I've been playing that game. You know, the Mario games aren't really that much different, but if you've played one at a young age, the amount of nostalgia it brings back is it's just kind of crazy.
I really enjoyed like the 3D
Yeah.
platformer. Sorry, Jack, but like I just wanted to say like Mario Galaxy and like Odyssey, all those type of games, the
Yeah.
3D Mario games. I love those so much. They're one of my favorite games of all time.
I feel
know
like
what
with
was
the
a good
3D
game
Mario
until-
game.
Okay, sorry, Jack, go.
You know, it was kind of a good game until they made probably Battlefield. Battlefield was good until they made Battlefield 5.
Yeah, Battlefield 4 was a lot of fun. I played it on Xbox 360. No, Battlefield 3 on Xbox 360. That was fun.
Quick topic
That
I want
was-
to cover. Can everyone agree that Call of Duty Ghosts and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare are the two worst CODs of all time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
pretty sure.
I never played Ghosts, and Advanced Warfare was
Or
pretty
Infinite
trash.
Warfare.
Ass.
Infinite Warfare was kind of bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Advanced Warfare, in my opinion, wasn't very good either.
I think the best series of COD games were the Black Ops because they just were so fun to play. BO3 was
Yeah,
so
and
much
they're
fun.
all
BO2
classics,
was so
dude.
much fun.
4.
I didn't
BO2
play
zombies.
BO4 is
BO4 had
fucking
good.
trash.
Yeah, the battle royale in BO4 was so garbage. I like
I
the
have never met.
I like team deathmatch in
I've
BO4.
never met one person.
Wasn't Modern
I've never
Warfare
met-
Remastered really good?
Yeah.
Modern Warfare. I have Modern Warfare Remastered. It's like, it's okay.
Wait, what were you gonna say, Ben? My bad.
I was just gonna say that I haven't met one person who thought that BO4 was like an actually good Black Ops game because they're all just such classics.
Yeah,
Except
BO3.
for 3. 3's not as high up as 2 and 1, but it's still a good game.
Oh, BO3 is a good game.
Yeah, BO3 is fun.
The
I liked,
think, in my opinion, BO3 is the best mobility out of any COD.
Yeah, you know what was really like I really enjoyed 1v1ing people on BO3 because there was just so many options to do it. And
The Locust too, Newtown.
yeah, there's so like especially I like quick scoping a lot in that game. Quick scoping was so much fun. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
I wasn't very good at it, but it was a lot of fun. It was a good time. And me, Jack, Ben touched it. We had some late nights playing BO3. It was a lot of fun
Yeah.
on PS4.
GTA.
GTA.
GTA is a hell of a game. I think we talked about this a little bit last time, but that
Yeah, we did.
that is a game that really won't get old.
Oh,
Same,
we
it's the
talked
same
about it.
thing. It's the same thing with like a Mario Kart or something.
yeah,
You
like-
know, Mario Kart's a game that'll never get old.
yeah. If it didn't, I don't think it would. Well, the thing with Mario Kart, like, it has to be released because I couldn't just play Mario Kart Wii for the rest of my life as my only Mario Kart. You know, I need some new
Yeah.
ones. It's the same with Super Smash Bros. You need a new one.
Yeah, as though I think Super Smash Bros. Infinite was supposed to be. It was called Infinite, right? Yeah, it was. It was supposed to be the last one that they were making.
You mean Ultimate, the new one?
Ultimate, yeah.
Ultimate,
I
yeah.
think it was Infinite.
I think last
Yeah, I
episode
think
Oh,
didn't
that-
we touch up on
wait.
Minecraft, GTA, and Fortnite last episode?
Yeah, we were talking about like
Yeah.
like how like older games and the resurgence of Fortnite, stuff like that. So we won't mention Fortnite this podcast. I think we should. I think I need to give like a little credit though to Fortnite for shaping the newer battle royales. Like that's why I love Apex so much, is because like I can relate it to Fortnite and Warzone.
Yeah.
That's about it though for me for Fortnite.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of good games out there you could play on quarantine for pretty cheap. Like, I don't know, games like Terraria, you know, Stardew Valley, pretty solid game.
I've actually
Animal
never played
Crossing
Stardew.
New Horizons. Animal Crossing New Horizons isn't exactly cheap, but it's pretty good.
Some of the top
But it's
games.
not a game that you can like grind on for a day straight, you know?
Yeah, and if you do, it's not really fun. But you know, when the top
Yeah.
games came out, like Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing, there's such like a contrast between the two. 'Cause Doom Eternal's you're
Yeah.
like just killing demons and aliens like nonstop, and you die all the time. But Animal Crossing is just like a nice, slow change of pace. And
I have a little bit
both-
of an unpopular opinion.
Okay, go.
Well, it's not unpopular. Like, I don't. You might agree with it, but I think Assassin's Creed is the best franchise.
I mean,
What?
it's a really good. It's one of Ubisoft's best games in my opinion. You know.
I think
How
they
many
only had
Assassin's Creed games have you played?
Black Flag, Revelation, Assassin's Creed 2, 3, Odyssey. I've played
Wait, you
almost
have
all of them.
Odyssey?
Yeah.
Is Odyssey the one where it takes
Um,
place in Egypt?
I wouldn't.
Yep.
Nah, that's the one where it takes place in Greece.
There's a
Wait.
new one coming out this year called Valhalla.
I'm really in. I just
I don't
wanna.
know,
I wanna
I-
pick up a Assassin's Creed game because I've never really
Yeah.
played through one. All right, Ben, go. Sorry.
You can
I
buy the
only
whole
ever
set.
played. Dude, I only ever played Assassin's Creed 3, and after probably the main story, it got really boring for me. But I wouldn't even say that Assassin's Creed is Ubisoft's best franchise. Like there are a lot of other better
Didn't
games.
Ubisoft make Uncharted? That was
No,
Naughty
that was
Dog.
Naughty Dog.
I think the Rainbow Six
Um,
franchise could have been so much better, but they're ruining Siege right now, in my opinion, because they're like making
I
so
haven't
many.
played Siege in a while.
Yeah, they're making a lot of pros quit with the updates and the hackers and the lag, and especially the like the anti-cheat system, BattleEye. It's so crap. When Fortnite used to run on BattleEye,
it?
there was cheaters left and right. Like, I mean, from what I can remember, at least I ran into a couple cheaters in like season 4 and 5.
I would say Far Cry is probably
I
better
played
game.
4. I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably say that Far Cry is a better game series than Assassin's Creed, to be
There's
honest.
so many Assassin's Creeds. There's almost 20. There might be 20.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
but
pick
they,
your
like,
poison with
Pump them out
Assassin's
every
Creed.
year, though. They're kind of the same thing after a while.
Not really. If you think about it, though, like, you get a new set. Like Black Flag was pirate themed and
I
Assassin's
really
Creed
Yeah, but
like
it's-
the concept of the Egyptian one. Like, I love that a lot. But
It's-
That was
It's
Odyssey was
the
good. Origins was good, and Assassin's Creed 3, where it was the American Revolution. I thought that was super fun.
yeah.
but they don't change like the gameplay. It's all the same gameplay.
But that's like
and all
what
the
makes
same, like,
Uncharted and
mechanics.
games like that good, because it's the same. It's like a homey feeling to
Well,
it. That's my opinion when it comes
the-
to games.
Me
They
and
aren't-
Ben grinded out Uncharted 4. It was so fun.
Uncharted 4 is
They-
like
they
a
don't
peek
pump
and
out-
cover shooting game, which is like,
The third-person shooter.
yeah, like
I got it with my PlayStation, and I wasn't gonna play it, and then I tried it, and it was so fun.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
played
but
Uncharted
the thing
actually.
is with Uncharted is that they're not pumping an Uncharted game out every year like they are with Assassin's Creed. So the story's
Black
a lot
Ops,
better,
I mean Call of Duty.
and the gameplay is typically a lot better, as opposed to other games like Call of Duty and like Assassin's
2K,
Creed
Madden.
again. Because in Call of Duty, like that maybe they'll add some. They always add new guns typically, and maybe they'll add some new like movement mechanics. But the core gameplay, it's still like at the end of the day a pretty basic first-person shooter.
First-person
Kind of an
shooter, yeah.
unpopular opinion, but
They
you know,
made
I'm not-
Uncharted
that doesn't
5.
mean that COD's bad. You know?
Oh, we're talking about COD? I thought we were talking about Uncharted.
Well, I mean,
No, we're comparing the two.
no. it's-
We're comparing how
I mean,
Assassin's
that's-
they
Creed is
made
kind
they
of-
made
Sorry.
they made Uncharted 5, but like it was so bad. Apparently, I didn't play it, but I heard it was horrible.
The thing is with COD though is that it's mainly a multiplayer game as opposed to like a single player game like Assassin's Creed is. So Assassin's Creed, in my opinion, really shouldn't be pumping out a new game each year because the story's kind of crap at this point, and the gameplay is really just the same as the last one. You know, but with COD, it's like there's a multiplayer fan base. You can play
Yeah.
with your
Well,
friends.
And then there's like games like like you said, Assassin's Creed is always pumping out new games, and then there's games like GTA, which the last game was 2013, and the next game is scheduled for 2022. Like
Yeah.
even GTA 5 now is still one of the most played games.
I think there's like
just
10 million people
purely-
logging in every day.
Yeah, just purely because of like the freedom.
Because it's a
You can do in that
quality
game.
game.
It's a good quality game. They're always adding new stuff.
And
Um,
like, I really like the fact that they're appealing to new players with like, Mark was talking about this yesterday, but they do give out money a lot, but that is really helpful for new players who don't want to grind. They just want to enjoy GTA. And it's really hard to do that sometimes, because especially if you go into like griefer lobbies with oppressors, up and atomizers, all of them, that gets pretty annoying sometimes. But with the like money for new players, they can do more things, and I think it just makes the game better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak from
I don't
first
know,
hand.
but if
I am
it's-
one of those griefers. I own an up and atomizer and both oppressors.
Yeah, what I was
I
saying
am
like
those
last
reason people
pod,
hate that game.
like what I was saying last podcast
But-
was like I am an avid modder and I mod all the time on GTA, so I have all that stuff, but I don't like
don't like
griefing
doing
with
that.
it. Because like it's kind of unfair. Like if I
Yeah.
didn't grind for it, I'm not gonna grief, you know. And I understand when people are grinding that like griefing is so annoying. Because I griefed all like not griefed all the time. I grinded all the time on PS4 because there were no mods for PS4, you know.
especially when you're doing like a vehicle cargo and it's a high-end one. If that gets blown up, you're typically pissed because you
You're
just sank
so
like
mad. You just log
20K
off at my point.
into there, and there's a cooldown before you can do another one, and at that point, you know, you're just mad.
Yeah.
So griefing in GTA is not the best thing about the game for sure, but it is a part of it, and there is a multiplayer community, as opposed to story-based games. But not to say that single-player games don't have big communities that also stay out for a while. Like, you know, Terraria, I've only played that single player really. I know a lot of people play it multiplayer and there are servers, but that game has never really gotten old for me, because they update it and they make sure that it's quality before they update it, and they don't really cut any corners.
You know what I
It's
really
not
like.
very
Oh,
glitchy,
sorry.
and it's simple. Nah, you're good.
Yeah, so what I was trying to say, like, I think what makes a community, like, bigger for a game is, like, the speedrunning community for some games. Like, the reason, like, Mario 64 is, like, still relevant to this day is because they have such a big speedrunning community. Watch
Well, also, that's just a classic.
I know, it's such a good game. People, like, even pro, like, game, like, I don't know how to explain it, but new gamers, like, people who play new, like, Death Stranding, Uncharted, games like that, try to pick up Mario 64, and they're just, like, blown away by how good it is, you know?
Yeah,
Such-
I had
such
the
a good
version of
game.
it on the DS.
Yeah, I've never
I
played
had
the
the
it.
most
DS
recent
version
Uncharted game.
when I was a little kid.
I'm gonna go on a hunch here
Okay, go Jack.
and assume nobody's played GTA 4 or like San Andreas or Vice City or any of those.
I ran
Yeah, I
the
haven't.
emulator, like a free emulator on my PC once, and it was pretty, like, it was, like, the game looked, like, it seemed really cool, but it could just not run.
I just came across a tweet saying how like every GTA before 5 was just horrible.
I think San Andreas was actually, like, a really good jump starter for the game, for the,
I know GTA 4 was bad. I know it for a fact, but
I think GTA 4
I
just,
mean,
like, messed up a lot of things, and it was just refined in GTA 5, you know? And, okay, I want to
Yeah.
talk about Rockstar for a second with, like, Red Dead. I've never played it, but I heard the online is so crap.
I mean,
Never
Red Dead
played it.
2's online is a lot better though.
Yeah,
I mean, I've got a lot of friends that play that, and they all love it a lot. One of my friends tried to get everything you can get. Said he had a
Yeah.
good time with that.
I would like to, like, play Red Dead. I just don't want to spend that, like, I really enjoyed, like, Breath of the Wild, but it was very time consuming, so I don't really want to play Red Dead 2. Like, I know it'd be a great game, I just don't want to spend that much time in it.
Yeah.
what's like y'all wanna bring up any other topics, or you guys want to stay on this?
We can stay on this for a little bit, and then we can maybe, like, I
We
don't
can
know.
keep on talking about this.
Yeah, you guys wanted to maybe
Alright.
mention
What's your opinion
TikTok.
on sports games? Like, what do you guys think about sports games?
I think they're way too
obviously,
repetitive for
Madden
their
and
own
2K,
good.
that's it.
Madden is pretty garbage. But the only reason I actually play it is because they're the only football game. Like, if 2K actually made a football game, it would be so much better than Madden. Like, it wouldn't even be funny. I mean, why do you think NBA Live died? Like, because just 2K was so much better. And I
Yeah.
think if 2K can actually, you know, throw their hat in the ring, make a good game, EA is going to be kind of screwed unless they sign another exclusivity contract. Because honestly, the animations in Madden and the actual mechanics are hot garbage. Like, that game is full of so many glitches and
His leg is
BS plays.
rotisserie. If
Like,
anyone knows that meme.
The meta,
Yeah,
the
I
meta
know
is
that.
garbage in that game. You know, it's just halfback stretch with Dickerson, and it's like the only way to win in Ultimate Team. And like, I know that 2K has my team, and you can pay for packs, but from what I've heard, it's easier to start off in 2K and Madden than in Madden because there's not as much, like, they're not trying to get you to buy shit, you know, because it's EA. They're gonna make you buy shit. I mean, we all know what they did with Battlefront 2 and how they ruined that game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, I gotta give them props. Battlefront 2 is a good game now. I have it, I like it, you know. I don't play it very much, but when I do, it's typically fun. But you know, we
the
got
the problem
you know,
with me
no one-
for sports games is like I love how the communities hate each other. Like the FIFA community hates Madden and 2K. Like the 2K community hates on Madden and FIFA. You know, like each community respectively hates each other for like they think this game.
NHL 20 community.
Oh my god, I don't even think that exists.
is there even a
I'm never-
community around that game?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
That play that game.
I've only ever heard people like talk about FIFA 2K and Madden.
No, I know.
And okay, don't even get me
FIFA's
started on the
crazy.
show. Like the MLB the show, is that even a game? Like what?
I mean, baseball really isn't the type of game you
Troy
can
Dan
make a
plays
video
it.
game out of, you know? It's really
Oh, yeah,
like
he's funny.
calm.
I plays that as a joke though. Troy's over $20,000 and that's my team.
Troyden is just like
That's crazy.
wasting his money for views. And I think
He
that's
makes
just
it all back.
yeah, I know he makes it all back. It's just like not for me. I used to watch him all the time. I used to find him so funny. He still is very funny. I just think the content gets old cuz like he does the same thing over and over again. New My Team update, new Galaxy Opal comes out, you know? Turns into a fucking hot dog, you know? Like it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny. I watch him like still constantly. It's just like I really wish he switched it up a little bit. Like I really loved when he played Wii games. That was so much fun. I don't know if
He
anyone's-
finally went 12-0 in my team.
Oh,
He's
awesome.
done it every season. Every month.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
know.
live streams it. I was tuned in for like I
Yeah.
tuned into the recent
Of course,
one.
like Gun Rice.
Yeah.
Gunrise isn't even a good card. It wasn't even. It was stupid.
Best shooting around the
Oh.
game, except for the Kobe card.
Yeah. Nah. Sports games could use some work. They're definitely just the same thing every year. But you just
Wait,
wanna
I'm
buy
gonna go
new
back to
one.
the Madden thing. I'm gonna disagree with Benny on animations in Madden. Yes, there are some cheesy ones, and yes, Eric Dickerson halfback stretch is broken, but I feel like the gameplay aspect of Madden is like no other game. I feel like
But-
it plays so well. Like EA does a great job at like helping the market in the game. Like 2K's market is dead. It has been since like January.
He is
Madden
right.
market is dead right now.
Yeah, but it's June.
I don't think I'll ever
Great
get
job.
into
Plus-
Madden personally.
Like
I think I'll get I don't think
Saving
I'm
yourself
gonna
a lot of money.
yeah, I don't think I'll ever
I
get
think
into
you
like
with
another
Madden is
sports
the same
game.
way. I think you with Madden is the same way Ben with 2K. Like you could get it, but I don't think you'd like it that much.
No, I'll probably enjoy
It
it
just
more than
depends if you
Ben
like
than 2K.
football.
No, because like football's like
Like-
really exciting to watch. You don't have to know shit. You just know if they score a touchdown. That's more adrenaline than you'll ever get playing video games. You know, like especially if you're with friends and
Yeah.
like and you know you like a team. Like watching football is just very interesting, and like you don't even have to know the game.
Back to what Taylor said with Madden. You don't need animations to run a football game like that. Like
No,
there
I
really
agree.
shouldn't be animations.
I
And it's not
agree.
just that the animations are cheesy, it's that you like so a couple days ago I chucked it up to one of my wide receivers and it bounced on their head and started bouncing on their legs for like 15 yards. If it was actually a well-made game, then he would have scooped it up, or that would have just not bounced on his legs. You know? Like if you can't program, if you have to go off of animations to like pick up a fumble or catch a ball, because you can really tell with the animations. I mean, 2K Sports, before Madden got that exclusivity deal, was doing no animations in like 2004. You know, they didn't have BS field goal block animations. They didn't have bullshit
Yeah.
fumble animations.
that's
They
not
didn't
true.
have
'cause
bullshit
in
catching
all,
animations.
all
It
the
is true.
2Ks I've played, from 2K15 to
It's
2K20.
It's 2K's Madden football games.
I hope you.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
you
everyone
signed
who
an
here has
exclusivity.
played
Yeah.
2K17 could admit it's like one of the best. Like
Which one?
2K17. I really enjoyed that game. It was like
Yeah.
the first 2K I ever got. Out of two.
But like, when
But-
2K made football games, they didn't use animations. And you know, that was back in 04.
Yeah, I didn't really.
I feel like animation adds excitement to the game.
Yeah, I used to
The
like not pay
animation
attention.
adds bullshit to the game, is what it does. because then it doesn't feel real. It feels scripted.
I think minimal animation is perfect for sports games because it's like less laggy for online play, and it just makes the game run a lot smoother and it looks like a lot better, in my opinion.
Also, animations are kind of lazy.
But like you
Instead
can't
of
say
actually
all
coding.
animations because like there's certain animations that are really crap, but there are like most games need a certain animation to like become like a
I
big
mean,
seller.
animations for certain shit like kicking, in Madden doesn't really matter to me. But like having the same animation for tackling, I land and stripping it and catching, which is literally
Yeah.
the worst thing to have an animation for, is
That's true.
really not good. And the other thing I have a problem with in Madden is that they haven't touched franchise mode in so long, and
Yeah,
people
they did
love
all that-
that mode.
That's not
did all
true.
that
It's
stuff
the
with
least
they did
played
all that
mode
stuff
and
with-
on Madden.
I
They
love
did all-
franchise mode.
Yeah, but they
Well, I
signed
know, but-
Frostbite for nothing. It's horrible. They got like another team on their side just for it to be bad, which is why I,
I mean,
think
like
2K can help it.
QB1 mode.
It's
QB1
horrible.
mode had an hour-long storyline where you played 2 college games, and then boom,
Two-
franchise mode as a quarterback.
2K's storyline, which is why they're gonna do a good job with Madden, hopefully.
Well,
2K
no,
storyline.
they can't make a simulation game next year. They can only make like a
If
NFL Blitz
Save-
type game.
all right, theoretically, if they had the rights to though, 2K's story mode in NBA takes you probably you there's cutscenes throughout the whole thing until you retire. There's never not cutscenes.
Yeah, and there's also
So it-
variables on what's gonna happen depending where you go.
Yeah, you get to choose like freaking all you get to choose in QB1 is your name and your college.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, and
Not
it doesn't
good.
even matter which college you pick.
I think
No, you still win.
like the sports game like topics and like 2K buying out Madden or something. The rumor, like I don't know if it's a rumor, if it's true. It probably is true
I
because
don't think
Jackson.
that's true.
I mean, if it does, I think it will be really good for Madden because 2K's done something. 2K does like a really shitty job at some things, but really
Madden's
good
made
jobs.
by EA.
Yeah, I know, but it's a shitty company. Let's be honest. They put
Oh,
out
for sure.
they put out really good games that could be really good games. They just have some game breaking problems with them, and that's why like I don't know if any of you ever heard of Anthem, but Anthem failed. Battlefront
Yeah,
was just
Anthem, I thought
early
was gonna
access.
be cool. Battlefront was a disaster.
yeah, it
What
was just,
what so like do you ever think like a sports game should just stop calling it by the year and just make a game and just keep updating it and make their money off of in-game
they should
purchases?
do like a yearly updated game because if it's a really good game, if the community likes it, then
Having-
they can just keep updating it, and if the community doesn't like it, they'll make a new one. You know?
I
That's where
disagree
they
with that.
lack is they keep releasing
But the
new
thing
games
is-
and they don't get better.
Here's the thing: you shouldn't have to shell out $60 every year for this same fucking game just with a new roster. That's
business.
bullshit.
Maybe like one new juke move for $60.
It's a business, but Taylor, EA already makes so much fucking money off
Oh,
Ultimate
they want
Team
more.
because that's
Jeff Bezos makes a fuck
Yeah,
ton of money.
of course they
Taylor,
want
as someone,
Jordan.
I know you
And
as
that's-
someone who buys all
that's
the
why they're
sports
a shitty
games.
company because they're greedy as fuck.
Yeah,
Like
Taylor.
they need to learn how to actually do something for the community instead of just trying to get money out of it. They're
I-
not like coders or
I agree.
like
I think
actual
EA,
engineers.
No, EA is an awful company.
they're just businessmen.
I agree. EA is such a bad company. It's an awful company. It's poor marketing. It fucks over people. It makes people angry. But like,
Yeah,
Like,
so I'm
what
gonna
game-
go up. I'm just gonna go on a little rant right here. But I think when I used to watch like Jack and Ben play Madden every year, or mostly Jack just get a new 2K every year, I used to think it was the biggest waste of money. But I think the selling point is like people just like a new game every year because like it's something to buy. All your friends have it. It's fun to play. Like once I got 2K20, like I really enjoyed it. Like my career was so much fun, and so was my
Minecraft's so
team.
good.
Like the park is so much fun. It's full of trash talkers and like 99 elite 3 sweats, but you know it's still fun.
I mean, I get why 2K releases a new game every year because they actually do in-depth story mode
Yeah.
and they do try to change up the game. But I just don't like how Madden posts a new game every year. I mean, it's the same game. It's pretty bullshit.
EA is just like
And
a money
if they're
scheming
gonna-
company, and they do that with all their
If
games.
they're gonna
FIFA,
release a new
Madden.
game every year, they have to like give you a reason to buy it, you know?
Yeah. I think like just the sports game industry as a whole is just like one fucked up money making corporation, and I just like don't like
Yeah.
I don't really like it. Like I'm just not gonna buy. I'm not the kind of person who would buy a sports game every single year, and I'm probably not gonna do that next year. I might get 2K21 because like they might do something really good with it, and if they fix up all past problems from 2K20, it'll probably be like the best 2K yet. But I'm probably not gonna touch Madden or FIFA. Like the last FIFA I had was FIFA 16.
It was a good FIFA.
Nah, FIFA's not. FIFA's good, but it's a game like you have to like
I mean,
soccer.
the thing
Like,
is, yeah,
you
you
don't
have
have
to
to,
like
like,
the
football to play
sport
Madden.
that this. I'd have to disagree.
yeah,
like,
actually, no,
personally.
you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like basketballs, and that's why I just couldn't get into 2K.
Yeah, I think we should honestly just like steer away from the sports games for a little bit, because like we have been talking about it for like a good 10 minutes. And I think it's like it goes back
I mean,
to the
it's a
same
good conversation to have, man.
Yeah, but it just goes back to the same thing. Like it's a release every year. Like I mean, you know what I really like? I think the best part of every game is pack opening. Like it's fun, but like hard earned pack
Yes.
opening. Like when it's so
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's so fun to see like
The thing
a
is,
pink diamond or a Galaxy Opal 2K or like a golden ticket in like I don't know how in Madden. I don't know much about pack openings then. But yep, you know.
the thing is with pack openings is that most of
Money.
the time, if you want to get a decent
Money.
deal, that's money that you have to put into the game that you've already spent $60 on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
like when I've grinded like a bunch of the triple threat like solo. I've won like 100 games on that, and I've got like
I hate that.
I know, but
hate triple threat.
I like doing it.
I'm starting to hate my team.
Yeah, like I've got most of my packs from the rewards in the solo triple threat, and like when I got like a good card, like a diamond or a ruby, because like I don't have any good cards. I felt really satisfied with myself, especially after like. And if you get like really lucky, that's also like a great feeling. But yeah, you do have to put down a lot of money to open packs, so I understand. Or for good cards, I mean.
Yeah.
Alright, so I was a huge fan of my team, and I played it every day. I wouldn't get off my team. And now, like, the more that I look at it, they're updated too much.
Yeah, they had so many cards.
That's the problem I have with it, is they update it too much. Like, as soon as you complete something, like, it's like about to complete something, there's another thing. It, like, adds up, stacks up. Like, packs, cards, game modes, mainly just, like, the amount of cards they add on a consistent, every 3 days, there's a new promo,
Yeah.
every, like, so
You just want to enjoy the game without having to be
Exactly.
bombarded every couple
I
days.
got
with
off.
something
I
new.
got off of it for like 2 weeks, and I got back. There was out of position cards. There was a GOAT Michael Jordan, a takeover Scottie Pippen, and honest, like
I really wanted
Well,
that
I
out
mean-
of position LeBron James. It was such an expensive card, though.
That's the thing. I think that's a good thing because it changes the meta.
Yeah, but if the meta changes too often, it becomes a money-making
Well,
scheme.
yeah,
Like
the
if
meta-
there's a
in
new
2K, the meta
goal
changed-
in 2K that breaks the game, you need to have that to win. And if you don't have it, you can't win. It's like
yeah,
what were we saying? Like the
2K?
halfback, whatever his name was. Like that's a broken strategy. If you don't have that, you're not gonna win. You know?
Yeah. I don't know, because it sucks, but I agree. And like, if they put 93 point on Shaquille O'Neal, oh, there's a problem.
Yeah, there's a huge problem if they make one card so broken that like costs a lot of money. Not only is that like all what the market's full of, but like you need that card to win games.
Exactly.
If we're just let's just summarize this. Like let's just end this debate right now.
Yeah, because
Sports games need to just either if you're gonna make a new game every year, make good changes or at least more changes. If you're not, just keep the same game and keep updating it, because I'll take that over just spending money on a game that's not good, and I think we should just leave it at that.
Yeah, I'll be really like
Is-
surprised like if maybe like a company just happens to crawl upon this if we ever get big and say, damn, maybe we should take these kids' advice. But I doubt that will ever happen. 1 in a million. What if
Imagine.
EA just sees this on Twitter and they're like, maybe we'll make a good Madden this year.
Damn, these kids are right.
That'd be really funny.
Just join the Discord.
Someone joined?
No,
I heard like the sound.
probably just a message.
Alright,
So,
so I think we should end with like just like I think I
Fucking
should
hate
talk a little
Madden.
bit about like TikTok trends. Like they're pretty funny, you know? Especially since we all have like similar For You pages.
Yeah, I think we all
Yes,
have
all,
the
like,
same. Just
political
girls
stuff
shaking
in
ass
here.
and random magic tricks that you don't understand.
I love seeing a magic
Sean
trick
knows
on
magic.
love seeing magic
Can we
tricks on
talk
my
about-
page.
Can we
I
talk
hate
about
those
the
people
singing
that
kids?
Hate him. I hate him.
Yeah.
Yo, B,
Yeah.
sing a challenge.
Yo, singing challenge.
Singing
Yo,
challenge.
Dude, it's so funny.
Hey,
No, he's
dude.
like he goes up to like a
Creep
middle-aged
kids.
man. He's like, "Yo, man, if you sing higher than me, I get your wife," or something like that. It's so stupid, but he's so funny.
If Nathan
One day we're
Davis
singing.
happens, if Nathan Davis crawls upon this video, bro, I just got 2 words of advice. 1, stop the acting challenges, and 2, please
Acting
change your
challenge.
content. She a savage, yeah, classy, bougie, right.
That's it.
Alright, I think you need to chill out a
He
little
isn't
bit.
like
But
the thing is
that
he
kid
has.
just
Oh, sorry, go.
I don't know, he just makes the same exact content every time he puts out a video. It's one of 3 things: an
Fuck
acting
up.
challenge, a singing challenge, or a fucking bang ad. Okay?
Oh my god,
Bang
don't
ad.
even get me started on the bang ads, bro. Everyone does them,
Oh my
and they
God,
just
the
like
bang ads on
Talk about
TikTok.
bang.
Everyone does that, and I get it has to be obvious, but they literally just put the thing, and they put the can on a table that on the same table they're using to film their phone on. It takes up like half of the screen.
I don't know if anyone
You-
notices this, but like
No, they hold
drink out
the
of an
bang can, like-
empty can. They drink out of a closed or empty can, and they're like, "Thank you." They just have like the bang ad. They're holding it up to the camera. They drink out of a
They-
closed can, put it down, and they just do whatever the video is about.
They hold the can like 2 inches away from the screen. They're like, no, it's not sponsored. What are you talking about? No.
I
Hashtag
wonder if
at Bang
I wonder
Energy.
I wonder if Bang Energy actually makes any extra money on that. I wonder if fucking morons out there are just like, holy shit, my favorite singer on my TikTok feed drinks Bang Energy. Well,
need that.
fuck me,
Actually-
I gotta go get some Bang.
Okay, I'm gonna be
Anyone
honest
with
with
Bang
you.
now, they're just gonna assume they're sponsored.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, no,
Bang is
we're not
actually
sponsored
really
by
good. Like
It
it's
is,
the
I've had it
best
once.
energy
Hey,
drink
no,
I've
no,
ever
no.
had.
We are not sponsored.
I know. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
we're not
say.
sponsored by Bang.
Oh, I'm gonna
Big
talk
sponsors.
about like all the flavors I've had on Bang. I've had like 3, and the flavors they've showed 2 of them that I've had like on a TikTok, and those were the 2 worst flavors. They had this like rainbow unicorn flavor, and it's always on the TikTok feed for me when I see Bang Energy ads, and
I
it's
don't mind
so
rainbow
bad. Like me and Jack had this Bang Energy like rainbow unicorn. It was way too sweet. It was way too like.
You got the sour one and it was valid, and then I got like the unicorn one,
Yeah,
thinking it
I've
tastes
had
like
the,
very
I've had
good,
the
and it was
sour
horrible.
apple and the cotton candy. The cotton candy's valid. The sour apple's valid, and the rainbow unicorn is so
I don't
bad.
like energy drinks anymore, but like
I
it
don't
was
really
kind of
have
good.
them often. I just enjoy it like once or twice, like maybe every 2 months.
I thought the Trevor Wallace video that he made on Bang was fucking hilarious.
Oh my
Oh
God,
my
Trevor
god,
That
that
was
dude is
so good.
that dude is funny.
so funny,
like-
dude. Very like just he's
He
on
has
he's
a-
on my
he
YouTube
has
feed
a
right now.
TikTok.
You know who's
Yeah,
also really
he's-
funny?
he's honestly
Gus
hilarious.
Johnson.
Yeah.
You guys know him, Gus
He was
Johnson's
on a
so
he was
funny.
on a he was on a Smosh trying not to laugh. That's where I found him.
Yeah. Do you know who not Danny Duncan, Danny Gonzalez is?
Yeah,
Mm,
he's pretty
no.
funny.
Alright. Yeah, he's fucking funny. I think you guys need to check him out.
Yeah, I think
he's
all
a funny dude.
I think all the recent TikTok trends have been super like they've been lighthearted and funny. I don't think most of them have like I haven't seen a really dark TikTok trend in a while. So
Foreigner.
foreigner,
You
Foreigner.
guys
but like I've never actually seen
do you
a
guys know
real
who-
foreigner video. I tried to find
Do you
one.
guys
but-
know who Cody Ko is?
Yeah, he has a podcast
Yeah,
with what's his
we all-
name.
Noel
he's-
Miller.
Yeah, he's funny.
Honestly, might be my favorite YouTuber. Like he's a
Man.
very funny guy. like I just find the content he makes to be pretty funny. He did do a couple videos roasting TikTok; those were funny. But I wanted to mention him because he's cool, you know.
Yeah. So I think I want to like just I think we might wrap it up soon, but I think I just want to plug in the fact that like I'm gonna start putting in our Discord in the videos, because like I think we should make it like a public server, and I think we're gonna also make a TikTok very soon to promote. And yeah, that's just all I wanted to get off really quick because
follow the Twitter.
oh yeah, follow the Twitter. It's as you can see, it's on the screen, BTBS podcast. Also, I also wanted to address that like Mark wasn't here today. He was attending something that like he just couldn't join. Yeah. And yeah.
He was in episode 1 though, if y'all want to check that out.
Yep. So if you just happen to stumble upon
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, I think we'll end it about here.
Have a good night, everyone.
I think I hope you enjoyed our talks about sports games and TikTok. See you next time.
We hope you guys come back for the next one.
Yep. Stay safe, everyone. Peace.
All right. See you guys.